We are. I got new music. I ain't played it yet. I don't know what it sounds like. We're gonna hear it together. Let's go to Battlefield. Sounds good. Alright, we need some words though. I guess the background music ain't so bad. Hopefully the other song made some words. Alright, we're good to go. I feel like I'm missing something. Let's see it. There's no BOG. Alright guys, there's no BOG, so we're going to turn this around. I will do a live. I didn't do a server review last time. I need to show y'all these reports. I got smashed. Let me log in here though. We're not going to go the whole 2 hours, but I just want to show you these reports. And I need to update it over here. Alright, I changed it. Hey, Andrews. Yeah, I know. I just got it. We're going to check out some reports of big fights. Last server, I got rallied. I got rallied a lot. I got a lot of reports to show y'all. That's one of them. Like I said, I got rallied a whole lot. I want to do it from start to finish. Okay, that's not it. That's a building. That's a building. That's a building that I lost. It's garbage. That's a building. If y'all hadn't seen this before, this works by, it's the 1-1-1 defense. You do them, if you got the 15s, well, they got 15s too. Most of the time you're fighting against these trap houses, so they don't have the buffs to push it out. And if they go to try to push you off, Sometimes they'll send a big giant march, but they don't have the buffs to push it. And you'll have like a little 20,000 a kill, a million or whatever. You might lose the match, but you'll win on the points. Here's an example of that. 45,000 troops against 2.7 million. And it was done by Trap House Trap House seen I had a little troops and he could clear it. Found out that he couldn't clear it. But I want to get to the interesting part. This was me attacking a trap house. You always attack trap house with siege. It's going to cost you soul gems. And that's 70s money maker, so they make it the only one that'll really get through. So if you're willing to pay for it, you can win the exchange against the traps. But they're going to pay too. So I skinned them. But I skinned them because I lowered my march size. You'll notice I attacked them with only 170,000 troops. Alright. Time for the big reports. This was the first rally they did on me. It looks like this was probably 2 people. 3 people. Siege rally. T11s, of course. Yeah, T11s. T11s came in, those 3 guys. And it blew out. It went for a solo. Tester hit. Seen at 0. Came back, went from 8 million to 11 million. Now it did jump up. So the person they joined it made quite a bit of difference. T11, 11, 11. 11s. So all 11s. We're still in the good. Which the power, because they're hitting with 11s, and 11s cost more points. So you could win on the power exchange. You still lose on the server points on the T11s. And you'll see that up here. So I do start losing some, but I ended up having like 7-8 trillion in positive. They went from 11 to 17 now. Rocky, Alex, Mead, Line. And they took our throne because, like I said, we had somebody that was soloing all of our monsters for the whole week. So I told them to take the throne. I wasn't going to mess with them. They could have it. So they took the throne. And this was after the throne. So I guess I got everybody their Senate building. I don't care. You got to be a team player sometime. So that's all this is, was they came and they were getting their Senate building on me. I was being a team player on them. Because it started hurting here in a little bit. So now they went from 17 to 21, and you can see the difference. So now that we're about even money, I'm barely coming in on the power exchange. Just looking at the generals. Meade was, I think Meade was the one that made the big flip on it. Because that was quite a general there. 11. And they were hitting in at 3,900 on the rally. Still going in at 6, 65 to 650 to 925. I told them to load me up with little bitty troops. But I took all the little help I could get. Alright, where are we at? 21. Alright. Now when the 21 went down to 16, I went back to winning by double. So it made a little, the volume made the difference. Which, still at 39. Tumbo's still in it. Oh, it's Beach. Beach is 11.8. Yeah. Beach, Tumbo, and Slice was running that thing. And then you had 2 fill-ins. They still 11 me. I think they 11 me the entire time. Alright. Now we drop down to 12. But, hell, it was almost even here. See what do they do different. You can't really tell what they did different. They had a player leave and their attacks went up. It's like, I don't understand. Alright. Yes, I'm at 550 to 760. Right here went to 650 or 630 to 770. Which, now my 15's getting chopped down some. Then they went to hit hammer. We sent that to hammer, and then the hammer thing didn't happen no more after the test hits. This guy tried to solo on me. Odd, but alright. I don't even know what that's about. Uh, that's my reinforcing march. I'm pretty sure this would have been an accident. But I lost that one pretty good. Alright, yeah, here's where they hit hammer. Alright, they hit them at 21. And we went 6 to 9, almost 8. And the buffs came out like this. What you're looking at would be the mount and siege attack on the left, and the siege defense. And then on the right side, just the siege attack. And then the debuff on the bottom. Okay, let's go back. Look at this a little better. So they have this 15s. If they hit them again, I think the report would have been a little better for them. We captured a big chunk of it on this custom defense. It was something I threw together. This is what I had that lost march in. This was my rain march. If y'all see, the little thing isn't very effective. Like this guy, he blew out the level 6. He blew it out and got 600 kills. By the time the siege got that far down, they were already dead. If that 600 kills he got would have been this guy's bottom layers in the attack. That's not good. You need to defend for the top stuff. If it ain't the very top, at least 1 or 2 levels down. But if you're reining your players and you're below the middle line, you're just there to read the report. You're not helping. Yeah. Sometimes not. We'll just look at another person at random and see if it holds true again. See the top, it kills. Kills. Now we get down to the 11s and 10s. Now, even though they got layers down here, this 10,000 killed 444. So you slide the decimal over. I am bad with math. Every 1 troop killed 0.4, maybe. Move 3. Every 10 troops killed 0.4. Every 10 troops up here killed 9.9. Yeah, move 3. So you need the upper layers. Well, here we're almost getting a 50% on that 15s. And we get here's to the 6s, and we're getting about 5%. So that's 380 would be 10%, or hell, 1%. 10% would be 380. Yeah, or 3,080. It'll be 1%. So you see the proportion. It's proportionally unequal. You put stuff down here at the bottom thick, it's not going to help us much. That's why when you get to mine, we do the 22s. There's somebody, he uses my setup. He did this 20, well, he did 18. He killed 2. But now on the range, he did good. Now on the offsuits, he did 18. But on the range and siege, he went big. But the ground and mount, he went to 20s. So he could put more of a focused weight on the top stuff, since he has a small march. And it paid off and did well on the top. Yeah. Yeah, Tom, y'all see what I'm saying about this, when you rain to people? I recommend to my teammates to send 13s and 14s, because they're really broke people and they don't coin a lot, so they don't really have a lot of hill skips. If you send a 13, it usually won't get killed as fast, but it'll do some killing at a good pace. And especially range, because it'll shoot over the shoulder, but it won't get hit until the person that's defending loses their mount. And, you know, that's not 100% given, but mostly, the range won't die until the player's mount's gone. See this range? See, this player still has his mount. You see this range? Do you see the range? I mean, everything I'm saying, you can look at it and verify it in the reports. So if you're going to put 1,000 here and get 5,700, and put 1,000 here and get 1,000, you kind of sort of put 22, then put 2,000 at the top and hope for 10,000. I mean, that's where the idea of the 22s come from. I was running late today and I didn't have my stuff set up right. I just did the top. I didn't even do the bottom today. For reinforcing. Now my main marches I would never send without layers, but for reinforcing I didn't even do the bottom. But I've tested it and it does do better when you do have the layers. But the layers don't need to be with 22 troops. You got that off of the Arctics, is where we came up with that number. That's what the game recognizes as layering. I just doubled what the game does. The game says that 11 troops is considered a layer. And I used it off of the Arctic. And I doubled the number, and that's where I came up with my 22. Because I wanted to be double what the game considered a layer. My Brock is kind of weird. It's not set up like y'all should have it. I'll show it to you because he's just different. But let me show it to you. Because I have my Brock. If I lose all my mount, and I lose all my mount, like say I die, I lose my siege, I lose my mount, and then I have to flip on and go to a trap I call it trap apartment. But I lose all my mount. I lose all my seeds. I'm going to die. I turn into the trap apartment building. And I throw my Brock on. And my Brock has the equipment already set for it. And I use him as an assistant to reinforce. But by the time I'm what is it? By the time I'm like getting ready to die, I'm not reinforcing nobody. So I switch them and put them on the wall. But here he is. First, notice I got the reinforcing dragon on. I mean, I got this is the trap house dragon. And he's trap house dragon because he's the one that has the two, he's the one that's got the two debuffs there for ground and mount, which makes him the perfect trap dragon. That's number one. Uh, yeah. Now look, I got all his stuff on numbers, but all of it's on numbers here. I switch the armor around if I'm going to use them on as a main, but typically now that people are getting bigger and bigger and bigger, I'm getting ready for using them more often. Ooh, I never switched that back. Ah, I've been playing fucked up. I'm glad you asked me about Brock. Uh, when I'm dying, I'll use the breaker legions on him because it has all that ground stuff on it. Take a peek at the ground because I'll move my books around too if I think need it bad. If my head's on right and I'm thinking, I'll move my stuff around. Where is it? I just moved it. Yeah. See, I run them as a ground trap house. And if you take it up to orange, you get 20, 20, 20, and minus 20. So all day long, that's trap house material. Even if you are, even if you're a mount, I mean, that would still be helpful on the fourth one. I don't have the gorilla one at, but I imagine it's got the fourth one, and it's 1, 2, and 3 would do the same thing for you. Um, yeah. If you was running a mount trap house, you should probably have this book on your wall journal. Over I don't know. If you are able to do the switching and you can keep it in your brain like that, after you got hit 1, 2 times, you'd probably switch it. But when you got your top troops, you'd probably want this. I don't know. It's a lot of extra. Yeah, the books work on the subs. Yeah, 'cause look here, I got this battle tested. You want to go orange on every single one you can because of that fourth item. Enemy ground amount, defense, and HP 8%. 8%, 8%, 8%. And just keep on stacking them. 8%, 8%. Now I'm going to take you back and look at a report. Oh, shit. Ain't nobody hit me with ground in so long. It'd take me 10 or 15 minutes. It'd take me 10 minutes to find a report. Anyway, if somebody hit me with ground, it does really bad. They rally me with ground, it does really bad. I'm usually like, if it's a rally with like 45, 50 million people, it'll take off like 150, 200 million damage, and they'll lose like 2, 3 billion. We got other things too on top of that. I'm gonna show you some other things while we're here looking at it. We ain't got a lot of people here, but anything you want to know, Thomas, we'll do it. You know about the new stuff on the Senate, right? We're gonna take the Senate, hit this position promotion, and hit on the side. I'm still doing the coin strike. I don't care what they do. They took 15 alts from me. And I think it was like 4 or 5 months ago. So I'm still throwing my finger up. Sometimes I'll do cake 4. But cake 4, you can't get that on cake 4. So I'll never get this unless they change this. But you can get up to level 2. You should get level 2 stuff. Go over here. Craft. Go to fragment. And just pick something. Depending on what you got. And if you're not a big coiner and you don't have a stock build up, start out with just going. Well, the biggest thing is they made this change in the tavern. I need a hobo, so we'll get it. I could have done it with him, but I don't need him. But I'm not going to sell it. So yeah, I'll just do the next one. Alright, we'll do this. Alright, we're going to buy them. On the bottom right, it says to buy the general token. You buy the token. And I found out the crafting skill book, the crafting crown does not apply to this. Which, that's bullshit. It should. You'd think it would. I just don't remember what his picture looked like. We didn't have no match tonight. No match for the next 2 weeks. No, because of the because of the special. The special that I overslept. That we're going to miss Sunday. Oh, shit. Anyway, let's make this quick. Here's the important thing. You don't know what Ebony's going to do in the future. If you have more than 450 fragments, that's what it takes to completely blood out a general. Don't sell if you got more than 450 fragments. If you got more than 450, don't sell below 450. We're gonna take this one, and I'll just do 30. Okay. Now the generals that come from the tavern are worth a lot less than the generals that come out of the paid boxes or the special general boxes. Like this one, this is gonna be worth a lot. 360 days, 150 things for 30 fragments. Now watch this. Same thing. Now let me get a free general. Alright. I'm just going to do 30. So once 30. Oh man, I need to uncheck it. Okay. One's worth 30, one's worth 6,000. Both of them 30 tokens. And I'll just let that sit. I got more tokens than I'll use forever. But going back here. Alright, I ain't done these yet. So we got this marching ground attack. It's very important to do at least one time, because the first time it's worth 3 points. The second time is only worth 1 point. Yeah, I look like I do need to go back. Alright. Alright, yeah, we're going to keep going down here because it costs 6. It costs 16 to raise your stat up by 4. But now you're raising it all 3, so you're really raising it 12%. It's going to cost you 16 bloods. And it's just going to cost a lot of these tokens. Yeah, but you look at 16%, and you do it 4 times. That's 64%. And then you're going to do it on 6 different buildings. That's an extra 64 times 6. Let's see. Carry the thing. That's 400%. I'm about to go 400% here in like 3 minutes talking to you. I mean, it's kind of outrageous. I mean, but it's all what Ebony's based on, piling on. Alright, that should be enough. Okay. So we go back. This. Okay, so you only can do it 3 times. So that right there was, like I said, that's 4%, but by 3 items, that's 12%. 12, 24, 48. That's 48, 100, 150. That's roughly 150%. I just raised it. But it cost it 16 bloods times 12, 144 plus 4 plus 48, 188, 100, shit, about 190 bloods. Um, all right. 800 shards on the new ground general. Well, you only need 450. Try to keep that in mind. From 0 to finish, 450 is 5 bloods. I mean, 5-star bloods. Yeah, I ain't caking that. I ain't caking that thing. I said I do good to do the cake 4, but sometimes I don't even feel like doing that now. All right, what else we got here? Here's another big one. Depending on where you're at in your gameplay, is these V seals. I'm saving up for this one, cause I like my siege to be high because that's the main first attack. From watching my videos, I always do the siege, and then when you break them down, everything else is easy. So, and I do the attacking. Um, so we'll take the siege. Like, yeah. I got one. There you go. I got that one at 20. It makes it change colors. Most of them I got, like I said, 15. After 15, they get really, really expensive. And that's about the time I quit. I quit caking out. Caking out, it just moving. I was moving so quick in this. When I quit caking, it kind of started getting sad looking. But let's see. Let's cut some too. I'm a little upset. My thing didn't make no. Why didn't it make music? Let's try it again. It should have made music. I made a really good song, and then it didn't do nothing but make background music. All right, it's singing this time. Iron and fire in their eyes, swords gleam like the morning sun. Ready for the battle, the war has begun. On the battlefield of harmony, where legends are born. Oh, I need to hit the boss since I got all my stuff on. And then I'll get back into looking at the level up stuff. Alright. In the heart of the fray, where heroes are made, we fight with honor or courage displayed. Swords beneath our feet, with every clash our spirits meet. Like a river of steel we flow, in the depths of war our strength will show. With every strike, a story is told of warriors brave and hearts of gold. In the heat of battle, we stand as one until the final victory is won. On the battlefield of Elpony, where legends are born. Sun flash, black thunder, arrows fly like a storm. In the heart of the fray, where heroes are made, we fight with honor, our courage displayed. As the sun sets on the bloodstained field, we honor the fallen, their fate sealed. In the annals of time, their names will stay, heroes of ebony, forever and a day. Dawn's first light, the warriors rise, with hearts of iron and fire in their eyes. Swords gleam like the morning sun, ready for the battle, the war has begun. Battlefield of memory where legends are born. Swords clash like thunder, arrows fly like a storm. In the heart of the fray where heroes are made, we fight with honor, our courage display. Like mountains, unyielding and strong, we march through the rhythm of an ancient song. Arrows rain down like a deadly hail, through the chaos and fury we shall prevail. On the battlefield of heavenly where legends are born, swords clash like thunder, arrows fly like a storm. In the heart of the fray where heroes are made, we fight with honor, our courage display. Every clash, our spirits beat, like a river of steel we flow. In the dance of war, our strength will show. With every strike, the story is told. Warriors brave and hearts of gold. In the heat of battle, kind of liking this song. Until the final victory is won. What do y'all think about it? On the battlefield of memory where legends are born, swords cut like thunder, arrows fly like a storm. In the heart of the fray where heroes are made, we fight with
honor, our courage display. Sunsets on the blood-stained field, we honor the fallen, their fates sealed. In the annals of time, their names will stay. Heroes of ebony forever and a day.
Alright, let's get back to it. Oh my God. What server did that, Thomas? I think my industry when server 14 or 1400 something. You know, we beat the hell out of 14 all the time. Alright. I got some really big news for y'all. It's gonna make the videos a lot better. My team's merging back together. Nobody's supposed to find out about it till tomorrow, unless you're watching this. Yeah, I ain't even mess with the server. I about got to the point where I don't care anymore. But let me tell you who we are facing. .806 Clusterfuck. Alright, y'all, wish me luck. I need it. What do you know? Look at that. What? I'm happy. Okay, we need another one. Alright, wish me luck again. No. Yeah. Yeah, I need to hurry up so I can do the trigger. No, hurry. I want the trigger. I did, I got the trigger. That's what I'm talking about right there. I gotta fire you. Alright guys, I'm gonna cut this out and go kill some of these things. I need to fix my presets. Ah, so bad. Alright, I gotta fix this. Alright guys, like I said, I'm gonna cut it off. I need to kill these while they're spawning around our base. Hey, I'm gonna try to make Shanlons. We'll see y'all.